Hi guys, Mitch King with Trade Stocks America with the Wednesday morning, September 22nd, 2010 Daily Stock Report. Here's the Dow 30. We had a higher high today. Stocks moved up after the 2:15 Eastern announcement from the FOMC, no change in interest rates, and they continue to use the same language that their intent is to keep interest rates low for an extended period of time. So stocks spiked up, then sold off, and that's the typical volatility we have on interest rate day. Nasdaq Composite still powering up, not much change today, down 0.25%. S&P 500 looks the same, should be continuing to move up here, and shorts will start to cover. I think stocks could continue a momentum, and it could start accelerating here if this continues. When people see stocks go up, they tend to jump on. It's not the right behavior. It should be that they're trying to pick a bottom after it's turning up from a technical chart, but that's human nature. Russell 2000 was down 0.8% today after yesterday's 2.8% move. Here's that short of MCP, went down under $21 last week, and then today it spiked up almost 7%. So you should have stopped out here as it moved up higher than that previous high we had on that one right in here, which I believe was just over 23, and now today's high was 25.18. So you should have stopped out here, and if you're a short, when you see this kind of turn here, and it was this day where you should have been saying, hey, red flag. But usually what happens when it continues up, it fizzles out. But this one's been pretty strong all the way through. And again, I think that big thing, the big missing ingredient was that increase of volume was not there. AZO had earnings, had better than expectations, wasn't quite good enough, so it was down 1.4%. We're still in a nice uptrend with that. And let's take a look at a wider look. You can see this thing's been really steadily moving up for quite some time. Last November, about 11 months ago, this bottomed out. CMG down 1%, no problem. Should continue to move up and hold this level. HGSI down 1%, no worries yet, but don't let this go too far against you. Your cost basis is somewhere around $29, so I wouldn't let this go below that buy entry point. VIT down 1% after yesterday's big move. No problems so far, still in a nice uptrend. Crocs stalled a little bit as well. This needs to continue to move up for 1 to 2 days, otherwise if this turns over tomorrow, it's hasta la vista, baby. CHSI also needs to move up here. It didn't have much of a higher high. In the next 2 days, this thing's got to start moving. Otherwise, you need to say, you know what. Here's ARCC. Had a bottom a couple days ago. We need to see this continue to move up. I'm not worried about this one as much. This pattern's been holding pretty well. Buy on the dip's been working well with this stock. CCK, new addition to the long position. We're looking for this to move up above that higher high than we saw right in here. Here's a stock I've mentioned a couple days ago, REDF, looking for a short, and today's down 9%. There's still plenty of profit on this one on the short side. It is a lower price stock, so only some firms will allow this to be short. Consider a small short position on Wednesday. And this is for aggressive investors, people who've studied the Wizard training course on that bull shorts. This is sort of meets that criteria. Originally came from $2, went to $4.80, almost $5 yesterday. So very small short position, and this is for aggressive and high risk tolerance traders. So you guys take care. You know the routine. Put the odds in your favor. Don't get leveraged. And the previous seminar attendees will be getting a tutorial and information on the beta test next week for the trading room. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.